What's going on, YouTube? All right, so today is a couple days after my trip to DC, and it's time for check-ins. It's a pretty cold day out here in Colorado, so I don't know. So like now it's winter officially. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is currently snowing. Probably not, light won't work, but that's all right. I've got check-ins to get to and show Coach, so stay tuned. I'm gonna sit you guys down, and I'm gonna take you through my whole process of check-ins. And take a look at how those pictures turned out. All right, so here's what we're looking at. Good. Got work to do. But yeah, so that's my check-in. I'm gonna go ahead and send it over to Coach. Easy peasy, just like that. So I didn't show you guys my cardio this morning or my breakfast just because it's redundant. You guys know the whole deal, the routine, but it's something a little bit different. So we're gonna start rolling for the day, and then we'll be at the gym, so just stay tuned. We're gonna be hitting chest, get these boys up, nice and pump, and I'll show you what that looks like as well. So appreciate you guys. Let's go. See you guys at the gym. All right, so getting ready to work out. Gotta make my mix. Not a lot of people know this, so I don't really take pre-workout. I'm not really a huge fan of caffeine. I don't need it, right? So I'm all right. Not that I don't like it, I just don't need it. So I'm gonna start with glutamine in here, just 1 scoop. And then I'm gonna also do some creatine. I did 1 scoop earlier for my pre-workout. Sorry, not my pre-workout, for my cardio. So I'll just add another one for a total of 10 grams per day. And then citrulline. Right, so in pre-workouts or pump formula or whatever, citrulline is in it, and so I just take it just to have a little bit of pump without the jitteriness that comes with it. So I usually do 1 scoop. I'm pretty low here. I should restock. But anyways, to restock, rule 1 is not a bad place to start, and I've been with them for almost 4.5 months now, 5 months. Been pretty good to me. Love the products. Obviously, I'm still using it, and heavily too, right? And then last thing I'm gonna add is lean into the mix. It's the same thing as the burn, but just without the extra caffeine. Not a whole lot of caffeine, but extra. Or sorry, not a whole lot of caffeine, but just no caffeine. The burn has a lot more caffeine. Let me show you guys. All right, so thermogenic, burn, and we've got lean, right? Same thing. This one just has caffeine. This one doesn't. Same thing. I alternate, just depending on what's going on. I think the caffeine in here is 200 megs, and this one has 0. So not a whole lot. So yeah, I just alternate. This one usually for the morning, this one for the day. Keep things moving pretty good. Helps me sweat quite a lot. And once I'm sweating, I'm pretty vascular and all that good things. You know, you want to make sure you look good, you feel good, you pump good. That's really the gist, right? So these are my mixers, concoctions. I do want to try this here. I just got it, and I'm being curious. It's peach mango clear isolate. 90 cals, very, very low. So I'm interested in trying this. We'll give it a raw review, right? Obviously it's brand open. Rule 1 still, right? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out and clear up the snow in my car. It's not too bad, but it did snow earlier today. And I'll see you guys at the gym. Test for sure is an improvement for me. It's something that I definitely need to work on and work on a whole lot. Growing up, or really when I started my fitness journey, I hated doing bench press, believe it or not. I actually started doing calisthenics, right? So it's mainly push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, air squats. Those were my movements, and dips, right? So anything barbell related, I pretty much ignored and didn't really see it beneficial of it. And I had a pretty good physique, right? I was happy with the progress and how the body looked. But now that I'm doing this in bodybuilding, I can tell that it's lacking not far beyond, but it's just lacking between, the back, the shoulders, everything else. It's just the chest that needs to come up. And I've made a lot of progress really recently too, right? So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take you guys through what I do for chest and what I've been doing with my coach, and a little bit of technique just to see and just to show you guys what you can and how you can manipulate your angles to make your chest pop, right? But yeah, I started with calisthenics, and I did CrossFit, and then from CrossFit, here I am as a bodybuilder, and I'm pretty good at it. The goal and key to success in the bodybuilding realm, from what I've read, understood, looked at too, is it's all about longevity, right? Because when you have an injury, it sets you back and it takes time to come back. It's a whole mental game that you try to avoid as much as you can. But longevity in this sport will make you great, right? So a lot of times when I train pretty hard, but it's not very heavy, just because I try not to do a whole lot where there could be injuries at risk, So I play it pretty cool, pretty smart. Still, with the weight that I'm using, I still add a lot of intensity, so I'm training pretty hard. But yeah, just the weights just aren't going to be as big and heavy as you might think, right? It's all about making the weights work for you, not don't let the weights work you, something like that. I think that sounds cool. So I'm pretty close to the gym here. I'm about 4 minutes ish, and we're gonna go to a commercial gym this time. I feel like for me, I go through a little cycle of gyms. I just like to keep things pretty fresh, pretty new, environment, see people. And so today we're just gonna go to a commercial gym. We're gonna go to Vasa, and we're gonna have a good workout. So I'm excited for that. It's usually one of my go-to gyms around the area, besides all the other ones I've shown. But yeah, here we go. I'm not really doing a whole lot of weight with this movement here. Really trying to focus on squeeze, the pushers, the acceleration, lightweight, 15, some reps. So I don't think I'm an expert or anything else like that, but this right here is one of the machines and one of the movements that I do quite a lot, and I think that's what helped me with my chest, right, to get big. But it's a little bit of a technique, because I see a lot of people doing this, but they're doing it okay, but they're not doing it as best as they can. And I learned this from this guy, or I would say Coach Bennett, hypertrophy coach. He's on Instagram, I think that's his handle. So in one of his videos, he demonstrated how we're just not using a full range on any type of flies or anything else like that. Most of the time we're stopping short, right? But there's still, I would say, about 15 to 30 degrees of about range that you can still get through by extending your arms all the way through, right? So most people, when they're doing their flies, they are obviously, I'm up because I'm short, right? When they're doing their flies, they're here with their hands, right? Their hands touch first. But what I've been doing, and because of hypertrophy coach, right, I've been doing bicep, trying to do my biceps as close as I can together without having my arms touch. Because if you do your arms, your hands will touch before your bicep does, just leaving you a lot more range to work through than before. So yeah, that's really what I've been doing a little bit differently. And I've been seeing a lot of guys knuckles to knuckles as they're doing these flies. I'm like, that's great, and all using a lot of momentum, but you gotta slow it down, use your bicep, get the full range, get the chest to pop. And on top of that, what I've been doing also has been sticking my chest up. Also just like rest my head on this little pole here. Chest up, same concept, bicep to bicep as I'm going. This is still gonna get the full effect, but now I'm kind of directed all the attention mid and upper chest. Right, so that's really it for this movement here. I just wanted to throw that out there, see if that helps anyone. If it doesn't, oh well. If it does, yay. The hardest part about this is the consistency of the movement, because as you're going, you want to keep your bicep straight, arms straight, make them touch, but you fatigue, you get tired, so then the arm starts to come in. So you have to retrain your mind, retrain your muscle to make sure you're going bicep to bicep all the way through. I hope that helped, because it helped me. And you saw how my chest is. Maybe I'll do like a before and after, what it was and what it is now. And yeah, the results speak for themselves. And reflecting back, I would say this year has been, I hope that all years are about growth, but I've really grown quite a lot from last year to this year, both as a person, you know, and as a business. Slowly coming out of my comfort zone. But yeah, I'm really excited for what's to come. It's gonna be amazing. As long as you don't give up. Well, I don't think I want to give up. I think I want to keep getting better.
Still, you're still there. Another hot one. Shit up. I'm ready for.
And that's a wrap. Right? That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Conditioning's coming in. Shape is coming in. Fullness is coming in. Chest. It's like a handful now. So we're all done. We're all back from the gym. Did my cardio. And like I promised, right? I'm going to do a review on Rule 1 Peach Mango Isolate. So we're going to go ahead and give that a go. Right? Just give me a second to open it up. It is a brand new package, and I don't have nails. Alright, so just open this up. You have the Rule 1 Clear Isolate Peach Mango. I figured if it's peach and orange, we should just go with the orange cup, you know. But this is usually my technique to figure out where the scoop is at. I just turn them until I find it. Sometimes it's very, very, very deep. But we're gonna do one scoop. One scoop in here, right? One scoop is about 20 grams. 20 grams of protein with one scoop. We've got it right here. Go ahead and get some water in it. Alright, so we've got water in our Clear Isolate. Let's give it first taste. Let's see. It's a pretty good mix. You can definitely taste the peach, taste the mango. For a protein, this goes down pretty smooth, right? I think most whey protein, anything else like that, it's like pretty chalky or milky because it's whey. But this is a Clear Isolate. It's like drinking like a juice box or whatever, right? If I had to rate it, this is my first one, so I don't know what to base it off of, but flavor's pretty good. Ooh, I would probably give it like about 8.5, 9 out of 10. I don't know what would make it a 10 because I don't know, but this is first one. I feel like I can't go wrong, or I didn't go wrong. But with the Rule 1, yeah, give it a go, y'all. So use code MACHO, save yourself some money with Rule 1, and see you guys on the next one. Peace.